And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down. This is it, opening day. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. Dort misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 6.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Here's Dort. Here's Giddey. And he converts the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
White against Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger. Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
He gets it in there. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. No good from outside. And the Bulls with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. DeRozan finds White. On the wing, Williams for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Shoots over Dort, and it's DeRozan missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Now here's White. Levine, a screen on Holmgren. Outside Williams. DeRozan on the wing. Clock at 4. Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. A 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 8. In the corner, it's Levine. Drills the 3-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment. Defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. And that one's good. Drummond.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Chicago leading by 13. The 9-foot shot. Here's Drummond, and he slams it down right on top of Bismack Biyombo.
The Drummond delight up in the air, and another power jam.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Dosunmu. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Hayward from outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, number 34, Kenrich Williams.
Outside DeRozan. A wide open look here for Caruso. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
They've got Drummond all out there with Dosunmu. And it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows, he attacks the offensive glass, and he gives you second possessions.
For 3, Hayward. It's all in by the Bulls.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. The Thunder with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Ball no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Wallace, the pass to Hayward. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Caruso. Lays it up off the glass. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night. Last time, for the first time in over a decade, Brent, three-point attempts were down compared to the previous year. Why?
Well, you wonder, Kevin, if things just redlined. I mean, how many more threes can you squeeze off? But let's give credit to the coaches. They're coming in with some different defensive philosophies and trying to do their best to take away the most advantageous three-pointers in the game.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Dosunmu. Williams' shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Dort against Caruso. And it's Chicago scoring again. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And here are the Bulls now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Back to ball. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. He's coming off an excellent season. And he'd make him pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season. A tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Levine subbed in for Ball. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The Thunder shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Joe. Here's Williams. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Chicago leading by 20. Over in the corner, Williams. No one near him. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Joe. That 3 off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. DeRozan's shot is off.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And White kicks to Williams. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 20. Here's Giddey. Drills it from outside. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Outside, White passes to Williams. Here's Vucevic. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Vucevic has got 6.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits the target from 18 feet. 12 points for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead.
Daddy.
Right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out front. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
You know, right now for the Thunder, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do?
And let's turn it back to our game now. Quite an effort we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, we've gotten so used to this kind of production.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. DeRozan with it. Williams picks him up. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 21. Goes up to the stripe. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Took him no time at all on that one. Giddey's got 10.
Pull-ups are not easy shots to sink, but Giddey with good balance that time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble and at 6'8", starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength, and getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Kicks it to White. The pass to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Over in the corner, Dort. Nobody near Williams. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Ball's checked in for the Bulls. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Thunder. Levine wide open, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. Outside, Levine. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hayward. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. The shot from the low post is good. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Bulls have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Vucevic's screen on Williams. DeRozan's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 20. From the wing. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Well, Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
3-1-2.
Changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Levine and the Bulls with another miss. The Thunder have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Over in the corner, Caruso drains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 7.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And the Thunder, another 3.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Bulls leading by 18. For 3, Levine, another 3 for Chicago.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Levine. On the wing, Green. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Thunder trailing by 18. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Joe, good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Levine. The Thunder pull it in. It's up a 3. Joe can't get it to go. Now Caruso. Here's Levine. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got DeRozan, Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu, and it's Alex Caruso, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, DeRozan, he is on it right now and has been all night.
Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Beyond the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
That bucket in no time at all.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
The Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Inside, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Levine subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What's Dort out there? 215, 220 at the guard position. He'll throw it around.
And so here is Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's White. And Giddey over to help. Pass to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Now Vucevic. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. And Vucevic kicks to White. Passes it to Williams. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Dort. That one a little long. Thunder trailing by 18. Shoots over White. Dort misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Chicago calls timeout. They lead by 16. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now the pass to Williams. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide-open man.
Left side, Williams. Over Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for DeMar DeRozan.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Joe. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago with the ball. Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. Ball with a wide-open look. Another three for Chicago.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Chicago. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. His three-pointer's off the mark. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Joe. Off target from outside. And here is Caruso. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Chicago now. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that, all right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the end.
The starting lineup.
It's so early in the season, but Doris, for players struggling out of the gate, when do they start to feel pressure to up their game?
You know what's interesting to me, VA, is you always see certain guys who maybe the first month, 6 weeks of the season, really struggle to shoot the basketball, can't find their rhythm, but eventually they just settle in, let the game come to them. And obviously, for some guys, there's a little more leeway than others, right? Those veterans who've proven it before, they understand they've got time to prove it.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Giddey missing. And here comes Cleveland. It's a three-point game. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
From deep, Giddey on target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Doris, the feeling around the league is Evan Mobley could win Defensive Player of the Year multiple times.
You know, PA, I think that's on point. And the reason it is because his effectiveness is not limited to shot blocking. This guy is excellent both on the ball and in help situations. Yes, he blocks a ton of shots, but the fact that he alters even more is as impactful. And he does this all at such a young age without getting into serious foul trouble. Look out, league. Evan Mobley is going to get better and better.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Allen with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Garland, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams on the wing. From outside the arc. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Fires for three. Williams grabs the board. Now here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
Pass to Mobley. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 3. The offensive rebound. Holmgren. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The three from Mitchell. The Thunder pull it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Thunder.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. A shot to stop the run. The Thunder with the rebound. So Dortch got 4 rebounds in the game. Holmgren with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Williams from long range. Is rebounded by Okoro.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Good D by Mobley.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
That one falls.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Williams with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it's Okoro penetrating. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Dort. Over Okoro. Dort's shot is good.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. Don't go away. We'll be back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Jared Allen out there with George Niang. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. After signing a huge deal with Boston in 2017, Gordon Hayward had that terrible leg injury.
It's amazing, B.A., how quickly the trajectory of a career can change. It took Gordon Hayward a full year of rehabilitation after what was a gruesome injury. But I admire the work and commitment it took to get back, and now he is rebuilding and contributing to winning again.
4-3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Cavaliers have that banner from 2016. Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "We want to bring another championship for this city. None of us are LeBron James, but we can do it as a group. Our goal is to win the title. The city has seen it once, and they'll hopefully see it again." Brian?
Well, they are a team to be reckoned with for sure. Thanks, Allie. Garland finds LeVert. Back to Garland. Launches a three. Drops in the three. Garland's got 8 points.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Here's Wallace. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Thunder. 8-point game. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Cleveland calls timeout. Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
Here's Okoro. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Garland. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Left side, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Williams misses. The Cavaliers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Morris comes in for Niang.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Okoro passes to Garland. Thompson with a screen. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Morris finds some space. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Morris has gotten his first basket of the night for Oklahoma City. They've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Morris. The Cavaliers leading. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
And this guy, Tristan Thompson, understands how to score in the paint. Such nice touch right there.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Morris. There's a minute 12 left to play in the half. From deep, Hayward. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Garland. Okoro passes to Allen. Yumbo with a steal. On the break. puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And Oklahoma City shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Hayward for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell double team. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Here's Wallace. And he drops it in from the low post. And here are the Cavaliers now. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody.
Well, they're winning with better offense. They're moving the ball well, getting high percentage shots. This is what efficiency looks like, guys.
All right, fellas, let's... And that is going to do it for...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And when discussing Jared Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously the defensive end of the floor, BA. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything at the rim. He gets after it on the backboards. And there's this delightful appreciation for just living in the moment that Jared Allen embraces. I love his personality and his game.
Okoro on the wing. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Mobley outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder pull it in. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. That shot missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. 5th, Jared Allen.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And here's LeVert. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Well, we see the young star talent for the Cavaliers, Doris, but where do they need to improve?
I think the big challenge is making sure you have quality depth. The East obviously has changed. It is so much tougher than it had been in the past. The back end of that rotation is proving so significant to your success. Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time when we call his number and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Wallace, pure from three-point range. Wallace has got his second bucket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wiggins outside over Okoro. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Okoro passes to Mitchell. And here's Allen. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. 11 feet out. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's the 3. Joe misses. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Okoro. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Okoro's got his second basket of the game.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. 1:16 left in the third. A pretty solid aspect of Isaac Okoro's game is his defensive presence.
It is, BA, and here's the key. The offense is starting to come. This guy has invested time into becoming an elite two-way status type of player. You have to put in the work to get the results.
To the paint. Here's Allen, and he banks in the layup. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
The shot by LeVert, no good. The Thunder shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Williams misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Strus. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Drains the triple. Strus has got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the inside to stop the run. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Allen. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Okoro is out there with George Niang. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Garland, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wiggins. Here's Wallace. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. LeVert passes to Mitchell. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players, Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. LeVert with the ball. Here's Okoro. Back to Niang. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Niang's got his first points of the night.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Niang with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Garland for 3. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 19 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To the middle. Here's LeVert, and he goes in for the dunk.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Okoro passes to Mobley. And the 3 off target. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from downtown.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
For 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Merrill in for Garland.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Darius Garland.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Williams from long range. Thompson pulls it in.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Pass to LeVert. And he throws it down with one hand.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Thompson, a screen on Giddey. Merrill, that's good.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now LeVert. On the wing, Strus. Here's Merrill. And he commits the intentional foul.
It's just a bad foul. It's got to be smarter than this.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business. In this one. They didn't